In a South Korean entertainment world that is filled with every second of the spotlight, no small movement from the big idols escapes the public eye. Especially when it comes to BTS, a group that has long transcended the boundaries of K-pop and transformed into a global phenomenon. As if each of their steps had its own meaning, each smile could be translated into thousands of theories, and each silence presented even greater speculation. That's what happened to Jim and JINCHII-TV first. What appeared on the internet were just a few ordinary photos. Two men, dressed in neat golf clothes, leisurely walk on a spacious course in Los Angeles. At first glance, nothing special. Jin, who had just returned from his military service, looked fresh, with a calm expression that he often displayed in public. Jimin, on the other hand, looked relaxed yet stylish, with graceful movements even while swinging a golf club. For some, this is just a portrait of two best friends who are finally able to spend time together after a busy schedule. However, for ARMY, BTS's fanbase, known for their incredible observational acumen, the simple image was instead a gateway into a much more complex theory. Some fans noticed the way the genie pointed towards the green expanse of the field. It was not just a gesture of pointing the golf ball, they said, but a gesture, as if he were assessing a vacant lot. Jimin was seen standing beside him, nodding slowly while occasionally looking down, as if he was hearing a serious explanation. No excessive laughter, no joking style typical of them on variety shows. Instead, there is the impression that the conversation is loaded with the burden of thought. Speculation went wild when someone reported that on the same day, a high-end Netflix executive was spotted at the same location. His name and position were not publicly publicized, but the rumors were enough to ignite a spark. What does an important figure from the world's largest streaming company do on the same golf course as Jin and Jimin? Is it a coincidence, or is there something being said? In the virtual universe, answers quickly appear. Many fans are sure that what they saw was not just a recreation, but a business meeting that could set a new direction for BTS's journey. There's even a big project being talked about, a $100 million deal involving Netflix, which aims to build BTS global headquarters in Hollywood. If true, it would be a turning point in the history of modern music. BTS is no longer just a Korean pop group that managed to conquer the world charts. They will go to the next level, the owners of their own entertainment infrastructure in the center of the global industry. A move that is not only bold, but also revolutionary. Imagine a giant complex standing in Los Angeles, with the name BTS engraved on its entrance. The complex was not just an office building, but a center for creativity. Inside, there's a rehearsal room, a state-of-the-art recording studio, a mini stage for exclusive concerts, and even an interactive museum showcasing their journey from the start. Fans from all over the world can come, walk through the halls filled with memorabilia, and then watch firsthand how BTS's music and new ideas are born. All of that is powered by Netflix, which provides an instant distribution channel to hundreds of millions of homes across multiple continents. One entertainment analyst who often writes on industry forums even stated, if this is true, BTS is preparing their future as a major player in the global entertainment industry. They become not only content, but also owners of distribution platforms. And that changed everything. Then, is this possible? Seeing BTS's journey, the answer feels not impossible. They have conquered the music scene, dominated album sales, broken concert records, and mastered streaming platforms. The next logical step is to have complete control over their work. And this is what makes the rumors about BTS's Hollywood headquarters feel so plausible. The figures of Jin and Jimin also provide their own color in this narrative. Jin, with his calm aura, had just finished his military service. He returned to the entertainment scene with renewed vigor, and the public could see how he began to step into bigger roles than just a vocalist. He began to be seen in business meetings, interacting with investors, and even said to have begun to exert influence in strategic decisions. Jimin, on the other hand, has been in Los Angeles more recently. He is busy with his solo projects, meeting with producers and creators, as well as expanding his network in the center of the American entertainment industry. The two, when combined, create a double figure. Jin with mature leadership, Jimin with artistic shrewdness as well as global strategy. Their meeting on the golf course with a Netflix executive was finally no longer considered a coincidence. Live social media is full of hashtags hashtag BTS Hollywood HQ and hashtag JINCHI-TV Netflix deal. Some fans envisioned the birth of a BTS entertainment empire capable of rivaling Disney's. Others fantasize about the birth of the BTS cinematic universe, an entertainment universe that includes movies, dramas, variety shows, and documentaries, all exclusively aired through Netflix. However, what makes this rumor even stronger is the reticence of all parties. HYBE gave no objection. Netflix also declined to comment. Jin and Jimin themselves remained silent. The silence actually adds to the attraction, as if something was deliberately kept from the public. Speculation then penetrated further. What was Bang Si-hyuk's role in all this? As the founder of HYBE, Bang is known to always have a great vision. He built BTS not just as artists, but as the core of a multi-billion-dollar entertainment empire. Is he also behind this Hollywood plan? Or is it that Jin and Jimin are trying to escape HYBE's shadow to build something more independent? An anonymous source at the Entertainment Business Forum revealed, Bang Si-hyuk always talks about the globalization of K-pop. Establishing a permanent base in Los Angeles would be the culmination of that vision. But the question is, does he want BTS to remain under HYBE, or just let them be independent with the support of Netflix? This dilemma makes the story even more complex. If BTS builds its own headquarters with that much financial support, HYBE could lose some control. But on the other hand, if Bang is indeed supportive, this could be the most ambitious globalization strategy in Korean music history. Among the ARMY, the reaction was divided in two. Some feel very excited, imagining a BTS city in the heart of Hollywood that they can visit at any time. A place where dreams come true, a symbol of BTS's success. But there are also those who are anxious, worried that a giant corporate move like this could erode BTS's authenticity, damage their intimate bond with fans, and turn everything too businesslike. The designs circulating on fan forums are even more bringing these rumors to life. There are mentions of the possibility of a large soundstage for streaming content production, a mini theater for special screenings, a permanent exhibition space to showcase BTS's journey from 2013 to the present, to a cultural center that could become a second home for ARMY around the world. If this were true, then this headquarters would not only be a physical building. He will be a symbol, a declaration that BTS is no longer just part of the K-pop system, but now stands on a par with the world's entertainment giants. Not just the Korean wave, but a Korean empire that planted its flag in Hollywood. However, behind all this euphoria, a shadow of conflict also appeared. HYBE, who had been in complete control all this time, probably wouldn't just let go. Industry analysis says if BTS is too independent, it could weaken HYBE's position. But if HYBE refuses, it can provoke internal tension. All possibilities are now only speculation, but enough to keep the entertainment world awake looking forward to the next round. And now, the public can only wonder, is this really just an ordinary game of golf, or the first step of the biggest revolution in BTS history? If true, the photo of Jin and Jimin on the golf course could one day be remembered not as a relaxing moment, but as the starting point for the birth of a new entertainment empire in the heart of Hollywood.